this question is: every new technology experiences cycles of hype, often followed by either a dramatic decline, like an AI winter, or a shift toward practical focused applications. Which path do you think large language models will take?
I don't know. It's hard to imagine at this early stage of the life cycle of AI. It's hard to imagine a world where AI just goes away or becomes obsolete. I know, back up for a second. I mean, early in my career, like I can remember as far as I can when I was early in my career, I remember people talking about the death of ERP. I talk about it still. I talk about how I think ERP is going to die. I think there's a lot of risk or a lot of deficiencies with the traditional ERP model. So I think it's sort of, in my opinion, dying a slow death, but it hasn't happened nearly as fast as I thought it would. So it's hard to imagine AI in its acceleration of adoption and things that are happening right now. It's hard to see or imagine what would happen on the other side, or it's hard to see or imagine a situation where there's not a need for it or where the need precipitates. So, or where it drops off. So I don't know. We'll have to see, but I think it's gonna be around for a long time. I don't. But then again, who knows? There might be some new cooler technology in 10 years that none of us can fathom at this point that might completely disrupt the AI space. Who knows?
Yeah, absolutely. And maybe it looks like the AI winter, instead of maybe not using it at all, maybe could just shift a bit of how we're using it too in the future. That would be interesting
Yeah,
to see as well, because it is so early still.
just becomes like a sort of a foregone conclusion that any technology has AI and it's sort of just baked into it. Sort of like cloud. I feel like cloud isn't going to go away, but I think the whole focus on cloud will go away just because that's just the way it is. It doesn't matter that it's cloud, because if every system's in the cloud, you're not going to talk about it being in the cloud. But we're talking about it now because companies are transitioning to the cloud and a lot of people still aren't there. So, I think over time, maybe AI just becomes, it just is. It's just part of any technology you use.
Yeah, that's a great point.